Ah, geez. Would you look at that? That is nice. But we have to go all the way back to the beginning.
The hike begins right at the entrance to the Skyline gondola, which we'd taken the day before. There was no cheating this time though. We started up the steep bush path, which is very clearly signposted throughout. If you are a little short on time, buying a return pass on the gondola will save you an hour off your hike, both up and down. However, it is a little bit spendy at $52 per person. I'm doing it.
This section takes you through a bunch of forest, full of all the good woodland smells. We got sunrise views on our way up, which was another nice bonus. There were some foresty works going on at the time of our walk, so we had to make a few slight detours here and there. They've tried to label these as best as they can, but make sure you have maps downloaded as a reference as well.
Eventually, you will reach the level of the Skyline Centre and you will find the sign for Ben Lomond. Yay! This is considered the official start of the hike, despite the hour you've just spent trekking up the mountain. We have a little more forest to explore before following an inclined path along the side of the mountain range. As you get higher, the views get better, and we stopped a lot to take it in. This section takes you up to the saddle and has a pretty nice mixture of flat, incline, and decline elements to keep you interested. I'll be honest though, it is mostly incline. Ben Lomond is notoriously one of the more difficult day hikes in Queenstown, but it's also one of the most stunning. When you're strapped for time and as spoilt for choice as we were, you really do have to make every hike count. This is where we need to get up to.
Once at the saddle, it's an hour's ascent all the way up to the top of the summit. The saddle is a great place to stop for some lunch and psych yourself up for that last push. In places, this last section is more of a scramble and a climb than a hike. Be prepared for loose gravel and some exposed edges. Planning is everything with hiking, and so we tried to get as prepared as possible. We started out pretty early, around 8 AM. This was to try and avoid any steep incline during the peak heat of the day. The hike itself climbs over 1,700 meters of elevation, with the last hour from the saddle a steep and slippery climb to the top. It killed. Online guides tell you to set aside at least 5 to 6 hours return. However, if you're planning on having a leisurely lunch or you have mixed fitness levels in your group, we would recommend setting aside upwards of 8 to 9 hours.
We're at 1,400 feet, which is I think around about 400 more meters than Snowdon. So we're already quite a bit higher. It's really, really hard. The incline is crazy steep. We are all knackered, but we haven't got much further to go. There's the peak there. It's grueling. It's fun though. It's very fun.
We made it to the top of not Bob. We made it to the top of Ben Lomond in Queenstown. Yay! It was very hard. I'm still probably like very red. One of the like harder hikes that I've done, like day hike wise. I think max elevation was like 1748 meters, so pretty high. Yup, we made it. One of the toughest day hikes we had attempted so far, but 100% worth it. I mean, just look at that view. If you guys are wanting to attempt this for yourselves, just be aware of how exposed much of the trail is. Bring more water than you think, layer up the sunscreen, and start early. Peak summer in Queenstown is hot, and the sun is so relentless, it will batter you. If we could do it all again, I would be dragging everyone out of bed much earlier.
Now for my favourite part of the day. If you've seen our previous videos, you would have seen we tried to get Ferg Burger, but couldn't because the line was too long. Well, today was the day I got to finally try it. It was immense.
How was it? Better than burgers, other burgers? All other burgers, or? Yep. Wow, seriously? We hope you enjoyed our short video of the Ben Lomond hike, and hopefully it helps you decide whether to include it on your itinerary.
Join us next time when we travel to the 8th wonder of the world, Milford Sounds.
Bye-bye.